Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Naruto chapter 633 review. Now, this week's chapter, Naruto. So let me do a brief summary of the entire chapter, and then we'll go on from there. Basically, the chapter starts off, and it's like Naruto and Sasuke, like sizing each other up, like, you know, like, they're sizing each other up and shit, right? And then from then on, we see Minato. He's looking from afar. He notices that Naruto has actually upgraded the Rasengan. He evolved the Rasengan. He went even further beyond with the Rasengan. And because remember that one of the things that Minato wanted to do was to, according to Jiraiya, he wanted to add the nature element to the Rasengan, and he couldn't do that, but Naruto could. And he just saw him use the wind Rasen Shuriken to save Sakura. To save Sakura. So he sees that, and he's very proud of his son, obviously. I mean, even though he says, you know, like, you slick bastard, that's in a compliment fashion, obviously. And quick little note. Okay, so there is an actual difference between the chakra mode that Naruto has and what Minato's rocking right now. Because Minato, see, like, there's a difference. There's actually a difference. And it's like the symbol, like, look at the actual page. The first page of the chapter. Like, you see the symbol. The symbol is, like, inverted, where it's like, in Naruto, it's going down and coming out. In Minato, it's coming up and it's coming out. So there's a difference. But still, in my personal opinion, if Minato would rock the black, that would be epic. It would have been sure. It would have been just tactic. But no, I did not come. So fuck it. But that being said, from then on we go to basically the other teams. What team is Hinata and well, basically Kiba, Shino. They show off some new skills, which is about goddamn time. It took you like 7 years to show off some new shit. And then, Shino even longer. Oh, Shino even longer. It's been ages. But, and Hinata does a few, basically we see the other rookie 9 do a few new moves. We see, well, Hinata doesn't do anything new, but like we see her do the 64 palm, and then she's gonna do it again with like the 2 lion chakra palms that she did before against Pain. Of course, Pain, she was gonna do that. She was like, Pain. Pain's like, no, almighty Bush, get out of here. That was awesome. I laughed my ass off because Hinata sucks. Physically, she does, no lie. And we see Team 10, Ino, Shikamaru, and Choji do a new formation. This one, very impressive. But I'll get more into detail later. After that, we see the Jubi fodder start to increase in size. Like, he starts spitting out, like, bigger Jubi-sized clones. And then we see Sai. Sai's gonna come in there. I want to help out too. Spear, get down. He falls down. Naruto saves him. And, I mean, it was pathetic. And basically, what ends up happening is that at that point in time, Sai asks, well, you know, I need some more chakra. Naruto's like, no, not now. And then bite the hand. And then we have Sakura, Naruto, and Sasuke do summonings. And then we have a slug, a frog, and a snake. And that's where the chapter ends. Now, more into detail. I already explained about the whole entire Sasuke and Naruto, because this is the first time they've seen each other in like these forms, where Sasuke, it's the first time him seeing Naruto in the chakra / Bijou mode, and this is the first time Naruto has seen the new Sharingan and the Amaterasu, way better Amaterasu control. And I already explained the entire Minato thing. Now, Kiba. Listen, man, Kiba is always a character that I really thought that had potential in the series. Of course, Kishimoto said, fuck you. But, what he did today was actually pretty impressive. I won't lie. It was pretty impressive. He makes a 3-headed dog, the Santoro, and then he does like a thing called tail chasing, and then does an attack called like Gaga Tensei or something of that nature. And it's like him like chasing his own tail, but he's spinning like a freaking like a destructo disc on some Krillin shit, and then he's cutting through all these Bijou fodder clones. So that's pretty cool. And then Shino pulls out this thing called Great Parasite. It's like mad basic. He touches the actual opponent, a little bug comes from his wrist into the actual opponent, and apparently grows extremely quick and starts to eat the actual opponent inside out. Now, when you think about it, that's a pretty hacks fucking move. I mean, if you have an ability where, like, if you have some kind of aura defense, then Shino can't fuck with you. But if you're like flesh and blood, this thing is eating you from the inside out. That's a scary fucking thought. So, of course, that was pretty damn cool. And then, so again, props to Shino, because it's the first time we've seen him do like something unique in a while, in a long while. Then we do Ino Shikacho, Formation E, and this is pretty cool because it's like their minds connected with. Because I don't know what Ino did exactly. Again, Ino, very impressive. Like, what the fuck? Apparently, she has sensory capabilities too, which I didn't know about. I mean, maybe maybe this actually happened early on in the arc, but it was shown now where she could actually sense the enemies around her. Specifically, it was like 25 Juri Fodder clones. And then it's basically her being like the mind, Shikamaru being the arm, and Choji like doing his multi-sized expansion jutsu, and then turning into a giant ball, while Shikamaru focuses mainly on his chakra binding jutsu on Choji. And it's like a mental image of like a person with like a fucking yo-yo. And then Choji's the big ass yo-yo. And they're like flinging him around and shit, killing all these Juri Fodder clones. So like that was impressive. That was impressive because of good shit. Again, props Ino. Ino, very impressive. Very impressive. Way more impressive than fucking her father and yes, even Sakura. Now, oh yeah, like there's a little scene here where we see Hinata. Hinata does her thing, and you know she's thinking of Nenji. She does the 64 palms, and then Lion. Here comes like the next assault with the Lion chakra hands. I already explained about that. Now, Sai, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I don't give a fuck. He's pathetic. Look, ever since Sasuke's back, he's now thrown to the wayside. I'm a part of Team 7-2. No, the fuck you're not. Spear. He got shot down quick. Now, after that, we see them summon Snake, Slug, and Frog. First of all, the Frog. Number one, the Frog is Gamaki-chi. Yes, it's not Gamabuta, it's Gamaki-chi. Which, it threw me off. I'm like, how the fuck are you so big? Because Gamabuta has the pipe and shit. He actually looks older. I mean, if you can tell the difference, you can. Even though it's not colored, you can tell the difference. And, like, this Frog is clearly Gamaki-chi. And I'm like, how are you so big? Like, what happened? Like, because the Pain Invasion arc was not that long ago. And you were just able to fit on your father's head. So why are you so much more bigger now? What happened exactly? They didn't explain that in full detail because that threw me off. I'm like, why is Gamaki-chi so goddamn big? He's huge. I mean, like, we knew at some point he was gonna get that big. Just, I didn't think it'd be that fucking, like, it was literally, like, I don't even think that it took place in the same fucking month, really. You know, it did. Yeah, no, I think the war, like, I think the Pain Invasion arc and this current war take place within the same month, I believe so. So, maybe I'm wrong, but in the actual essence of time, that threw me off. Gamaki-chi's way too big. He's way too big. The next thing, what happened to the Hawks, Sasuke? What happened to Taka? We're gonna shed the skin of the snake and become the Hawk. Taka. What happened to Taka? What happened to Hawks? Like, we should be able to see like giant ass Hawks. Furthermore, Sasuke is the only fucking character I've seen in Naruto, aside from the alternate pain. And I'm pretty, and that was on some Rinnegan status stuff, right? But he's the only other character I've seen to have affiliations with two species at the same time. Kakashi rocks the dogs. Apparently, Sakura now she has slugs. I don't really care. We've seen Hanzo only summon salamanders. We've seen Danzo only summon like nightmare demon things, whatever they're called. I've never seen another character aside from Sasuke actually have without any form of genjutsu control, because when we see the animal realm of pain use extra summonings, It's like they have chakra rods on them. They have Rinnegan, so they've been altered in some way, shape, or form, obviously. So they're not in their full control, obviously. But it's like, why is it that Sasuke can have hawks and snakes? Or maybe he altered from, okay, so fuck the hawks, I'm going to go to snakes back. Like, I'm going to go back to snakes. It's like, what happened? That's, I don't know. But remember, there was a whole entire transformation speech. Itachi had died. He was crying tears. From now on, we will shed our skin and we will leave the snake to fly amongst the clouds and become the hawk. It was a fucking speech and he was tearing up and he was crying. I guess fuck it. I guess he said fuck it. We're going back to snakes. We're gonna go back to slithering on the ground. Yeah, a parent to fuck leap. But the chapter overall, it was a cool chapter. Like, that's the thing. The chapter was cool. Like, the pacing was okay. The art style was okay. And, usual Naruto art. Overall, like, from a reviewer standpoint, it was okay plus, around there. But it was a cool chapter. Like, a lot of cool moments. Like, that's cool. Kiba doing some new shit, that's cool. Shino doing some new shit, that's cool. Hinata kind of doing the same thing, but more confident. That's, I guess, cool. Sakura, Formation E. It's pretty cool. Really cool, actually. So, but, like, we've seen them, not in the case of Kiba or Shino. No, those two, no. But we've seen Inoshika Cho do formations all the time. I mean, maybe if it was like a different thing, or like Choji made like a multi-shadow clone jutsu that had like big ass, like a fleet of himself, like big ass butterfly version. I don't know, maybe. Or maybe we see Shikamaru do like a new shadow technique. I don't know, but we see him do formations all the time. On top of that, again, Gamaki Chi needs more explanation. He's too big right now. And that's what she said. Yay! Like I'm fucking 13 years old. And the Hawks. What happened to the Hawks? I like the Hawks. He summoned one Hawk. Literally, in the entire series, he summoned one Hawk. One. And that was against Danzo. I wanted to see, like, the father of all Hawks. Like, that's what I wanted to fucking see. I was like, yeah, I'm ready for the father of all Hawks. No. A fucking snake. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, what the fuck? So the chapter, I'll give it okay plus, alright? Like, I really want to see the father of all Hawks, or the mother of all Hawks, whichever one it is. And I can also assume that this slug is different, too. Because right now, the other slug, I forgot her name, she should be with Tsunade, because Tsunade, remember, she was, she got wooded in half. Like, Madara's wood was so goddamn good, where it split her in half. He was like, right there, right down the middle. So, she should be trying to heal Raikage, Gaara, Onoki, and Mei. So, that's one thing about her. So, this slug should also be different, too. But just that the whole entire Valley of the Slugs was never hinted at all. So, fuck it, whatever. I mean, maybe when Kabuto was talking about it in the cave, but not really important. And, again, this snake also, yeah, it's not that one snake. It's not Manda. It's not him. No, obviously, because Manda died. And then Kabuto made another snake, and he altered it where he would only obey him, I think. So this could be a new snake entirely. We're not too sure. I don't know. I have no idea. But either way, the chapter overall, okay plus, and it is a cool chapter. Way better than last week. So I'm done. King of Lightning, be sure to, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice day. Oh, wait. By the way, one last thing. Just made a Twitter account. Follow me at King of Lighting. That is Lighting. King of Lighting. Now, have a nice day.